Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with the best deck in Clash Royale to speedrun up some ranks. The ranked 25 player in the world has used this deck to make a speedy sprint to the top of the leaderboards. After dropping your Little Prince, you'll unlock a 3-card cycle. Because you're not able to get another Little Prince in your hand, you cycle Skeletons, Heal Spirit, and Snowball, only spending 4 elixir, allowing you to stack up elixir collectors and get huge elixir advantages, or drop multiple Goblin Giants to outcycle your opponent's counters. This deck abuses the most overpowered card combination of Goblin Giant Mini Pekka on offense, especially when arrows and Snowball remove distractions so you have easy access to damage. And Heal Spirit keeps the push alive to push your opponent out of the game. Most decks have Goblin Giant Rage, but Snowball is necessary to knock back win conditions like Balloon, Hog Rider, and Ram Rider. Especially when you don't have much anti-air defense, Snowball comes in clutch. It's time to become the greediest goblin with elixir collectors everywhere so we can make gigantic strides up the leaderboard. Let's Shrek and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Yo, what's up, Bloody Mary? What's going on, dude? First things first, we're gonna go for a Heal Spirit and check out what your deck is. So I can go for a Giant Snowball depending on what you want to do. I want to go and spend a little bit less elixir here, but I'm going to go for a Little Prince just for the faster cycle. Most of the time I would not do that, but because I see an Archer split, I don't think it's going to be anything like a Balloon deck. Because I didn't think it was going to be Balloon, I cycled my Little Prince. I'm also going to go Goblin Giant here to keep my Little Prince alive. He's probably going to go Delivery. Oh! He actually went for a Zap. That's crazy. So he spent a lot of elixir. Gonna go for Pekka and Zap, so he's not gonna have much to feel this counter push, but the Pekka is gonna be a costly elixir investment. So let's go for a mini Pekka a little bit lower. Let's go arrows, and then let's get Skeletons right in front of the mini Pekka, so then the Pekka isn't gonna be able to get any value on top of the mini Pekka because he used the Zap earlier. So most of these Pekka Bridge Spam decks are just gonna have Zap, and then a big spell like Poison or Fireball. Since he already exhausted the Zap, we knew that we could defend very cost effectively against the big Pekka. So if he goes Battle Ram, we're just going to go click the Little Prince ability, and we should be able to knock everything back and cannibalize the Archer too. That's going to be well worth it for us. Wait, we knocked back the Battle Ram and damaged it down with the Little Prince charge as well. That's cool. Love that. All right, let's go Goblin Giant left-hand side, because he already has to spend a lot of elixir on 6 elixir on our right-hand side. So I don't think he's going to be able to afford his Pekka in time. He'll probably afford it, but he's going to afford it way later. Oh, he's not even able to. Wait, this is already GG. Let's go. That's way too easy. If you plop down a Goblin Giant, your opponent doesn't have enough elixir to respond, because it's one of the most cost-effective cards in Clash Royale, it gives you huge positive elixir trades. I could go Skeletons right now, but I'd rather go Elixir Collector and save the Evolved Skeletons for defense, so I can generate massive positive elixir trades and get this guy to spam into me when I go for an Elixir Collector. So I'm trying to use my brain right now to put my opponent in some pain. That's what I'm trying to say out here. We'll go Mini Pekka, because that does fully counter the rest of the Battle Ram without any worries, and then we can go for Skeletons directly on the Archers. He's not going to expect it. It's going to be way too fun. So evolution versus evolution. Who would win? 1 elixir or 3? Obviously the 1, because we're using our Princess Towers. It's not really a fair fight. All right, we're going to go for Goblin Giant here and then Heal Spirit. And we're just going to try everything in our power to get this Goblin Giant near the tower. I think we make that happen if we go for a Snowball, push back the Bandit, slow down everything, and then go in for arrows on top of the minions as well. Get Skeletons down here on top of the Royal Ghost, and then probably just get away with the Little Prince after this goes and connects to our tower. Not that big of a deal. We can go for a Giant Snowball to go and push back the Battle Ram, slow down the Pekka, and then prioritize our defense here with the Heal Spirit. Wow, he spent all of his elixir and he didn't get anything from that. That's crazy, because now we have a mini Pekka counter pushing too. Wait, he's so dead. He doesn't have elixir for his Pekka again. But this time it's in double elixir he doesn't have elixir. Imagine not having elixir in single or double. You're in some serious trouble, my dude. Wait, I could 3-crown him. Please, give me the 3-crown. We got a Goblin Giant in the 3-crown. We're going to go in for Evolved Skeletons in the middle. I got this. I believe. I have full faith in our Shrek. That is just so unfair. 3-crowning a Pekka deck, guys, with Goblin Giant. Isn't Pekka supposed to counter it? The guy sarcastically gave us a good luck as we 3-crowned him. Let's jump on to the next game and take that good luck for our next ventures. After pulverizing Pekka, we've climbed up to 4,600 in the world. Let's keep up the win streak. Let's get it. I want to push up today. We're going to go for Skellies in the back first play just to cycle that evolution. You guys know the deal. He's going to go Archers. Are we going to play Pekka back to back? That'd be too easy for me. I want to go for arrows here on top of the Archer just to force out some extra elixir on the left-hand side, maybe. Maybe he's going to feel pressured because he's like, oh, he already did some damage there. Okay. I'm going to go for a Heal Spirit as well. Interesting. Is he going to have the exact same deck as me? Let's go for a Goblin Giant so then we can apply pressure. I think this might be hilarious. If he's got the exact same deck, we can Heal Spirit Mini Pekka. Whoa, he's got a Monk. Dude, that is not the same deck as me. That is uncalled for, you scoundrel. So the Monk is delaying its own death. I don't know what it's thinking right now. Maybe the Monk isn't thinking. He's just meditating while we're out here hating. Monk is deleted from this game, and I think he's meditating somewhere else now. He's up there in heaven. So we can maybe go for like an Elixir Collector in the back. Possibly go for Skeletons here if he decides to go for a Miner. There's a high chance he's got a 3 Musketeer deck, which is not easy for us to play into. If you think about it, we stole a tower early, so we have to play a little bit more defensive here. I do want to go for arrows, but I also wanted to drop something else. Nice. Patience is a virtue. Never cycle your arrows too soon. If you cycle a spell too soon, then guess what? Your opponent can end up getting more value against you because then you won't have the spell for all of the possibilities that you just could have hit. So it's nice for us to be able to get that as well. I'm going to go for Goblin Giant, same side. I would love to be able to kill the Elixir Collector here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, Giant Snowball, Giant Value. Yo, the Musketeers were lingering near the Elixir Collector for way too long. That's hilarious because we can arrows on them again. Right? Possibly. With the Goblin Giant, we might be able to kill them. Yes, sir! That's what I'm talking about. So if I Heal Spirit, we desecrate the Musketeer with the tower, and we don't have to worry about it that much. Then I can go for the Elixir Collector, and most 3 Musketeer decks do not have a good response to Evolved Skeletons. Typically, they'll have Barbro, so I would love to see that. Watch the Monk and also the Elite Barbarians die to Evolved Skeletons here. I'm pretty sure that this is what's going to happen. Look at that. 1 Elixir Skeletons. That's it. And he snowballed. He dropped Elite Barbarians, Monk. Guess what? He dropped the ability too. So he's already up to 12 Elixir with the Elite Barbarians and the Monk and the ability. And then he dropped a Heal Spirit. And then he also ended up dropping a Snowball. Wait, are they going to 3-crown? No way. No way. They defended everything and then they 3-crowned him. Clash Royale, can you please look at your cards? Can you identify that evolutions are maybe just a little bit unfair? The amount of value that I just got from 1 Elixir Evolved Skeletons should never be possible in this game. And I find myself saying that every single day that I play an Evolved card. You guys let me know down below in the comment section what you think is the most overpowered card in the game. For me, I think that the Evolved Skeletons has to be top 3. All the Clash Royale World finalists were so comfortable running their Evolved Archers and Knight that they completely slept on the Skeletons. And people that lost without using it could have said goodnight to their opponent's towers and hello to a lot more prize money. After back-to-back 3 crowns, we're bouncing up to 4,100 in the world. Yo, this guy's got a content creator badge. One of us. I don't know who he is, but he is an official Supercell creator. So we have to destroy him. We have to assert our dominance out here. I'm going to go for Elixir Collector in the middle, and we'll see what's up. Maybe we can go and catch a miner, potentially, with our Skeletons. And have Fireball, so it's probably not going to be a great trade for him. Every time that you go for an Elixir Collector and your opponent Fireballs or Poisons, you still get an Elixir advantage from that Elixir Collector. The only way of getting negative trades with Elixir Collector is Earthquake or Miner. So you just got to catch those miners and run away from Earthquake matchups and you're chilling. Never really drop your Elixir Collector if you play against Earthquake. That's another thing that a lot of people don't know. All right, we're going to go for our mini Pekka in the back, and then we can go for Little Prince as well. We're just going to let our Goblin Giant die. Feels bad, man, but it is what it is. It'd be that way sometimes. We go for a Snowball and knock back his stuff. Ooh, interesting. So, yeah, we do one-tap the Barbarians, which is quite nice for us. I do want to be able to kill the Skeleton King, and I can go click the ability here and then go arrows, so then we protect our Little Prince. Hey, that worked out really well. How did we win the battle at the river so decisively? I didn't expect it to work so well. We'll take it. Fireball, Night Witch, Skeleton King with Inferno Dragon. This looks like a Mega Knight deck. I don't know. It could be Balloon. We'll have to wait and see. One thing's for sure is I want to go for our Elixir Collector in the back, and I don't want to get frozen. I don't think he's going to have freeze. I think he's rewriting Frozen out here, guys. He's not going to give us a Disney story. In case he did, I dropped my Elixir Collector on the right just because I didn't want to lose even more HP on the left with a Fireball. If he decided to go for a Fireball plus freeze. It'd be really funny if he did, though. All right, he's going to Rage, so let's go and Rage at him again. Let's go for like a Goblin Giant mini Pekka and then maybe go for a Snowball. I don't think he's in a good spot. I think he's in a really bad situation. All right, so one thing that I've realized is if we Snowball here, we're able to knock back the Barbarians and get more damage with our Goblin Giant. So I think that is worth it. The bad thing about this is I don't know if I'm going to have Elixir. If we go Little Prince, it can't really click the ability for a bit. So let's go for Skeletons instead. And then click the ability when everything is lined up with Little Prince. So Little Prince ability going to knock back all of his stuff. Nice. And we also delay everything. Oh, it is an Elixir Golem deck. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. We can go kite the Skeleton King with our Goblin Giant. And then we can use our mini Pekka on defense. I can't drop it too soon, though. I have to go and drop the mini Pekka as soon as I possibly can, but it's going to take a while. Then we can go for a Snowball to knock back the Night Witch. With mini Pekka, I think we're okay. I'm going to go for arrows as well, just to clean everything up. Okay, we don't kill it. That's unfortunate. But the Goblin Giant snags the tower. You know what? Evolve Skeletons on the defense again. Let's go. 20 seconds in a dream. Can we shut down the dreaded Elixir Golem spam? I think we can. I'm going to go Elixir Collector on defense here. I'm going to go in for our arrows as soon as we possibly can. And then I'm going to minimize all the damage we can get from our opponent, just making sure that there's no shot that he's going to be able to break through. I'm going to go for arrows, and that will be able to kill the Skeleton King, and that's all we need to do. Oh my gosh, please! Woo, that was scary. I'm fortunate that I cycled back the arrows there. Also, the elixir collector placement was super suboptimal, but it doesn't matter. We beat an official Supercell creator, and we clearly demonstrated that our deck was superior to Elixir Golem. And after our 3-game win streak, we've pushed all the way up to 3,600 in the world. Hey, guy's gonna have an Ice Wizard in the banner, and he's also flexing the 20 win emotes in the banner too, so he's probably gonna be pretty good at Clash. So I'm gonna go Skellies in the back, and the guy's gonna go for a Skeleton Barrel. So we summon the Skeleton Barrel with our skeletons, what I'm getting from this. Usually when we see Fireball plus Skeleton Barrel, it's going to be some type of log bait deck. There's a chance it's going to be something different. I should have snowballed on that. I definitely should have snowballed. That's like 1,000 damage. If we're playing against a Mega Knight deck with Inferno Dragon, I will be a sad sir. But if it's a log bait deck and we've got double small spells, and I've saved both of them for a huge offensive push, it's going to be benefiting me huge. Yeah, I'm going to go for arrows, and I'm glad that I saved it now. If the Heal Spirit can just jump and protect the Mini Pekka, that's massive. Look at the damage we're getting with the Goblin Giant. We're getting way more than a measly Skeleton Barrel could even hope of getting. And we delete the Bar Barrel too. Obviously, we can activate King Tower with this Firecracker, so I'm going to be poised in position to do that. I'm also going to go for an Elixir Collector when I get the chance. So I'm going to go Skeletons on the Firecracker first, and then we're going to go for a Giant Snowball on top of the Skeleton Barrel, and then we can go for an Elixir Collector afterward. So all things considered, I'm in a superb spot. If we play against someone that's running log bait and they Fireball an Elixir Collector, you guys already know, huge positive Elixir trades for days. And when we've got arrows for the Firecracker, even if he's going to have a Royal Recruits deck like he's most likely going to have, I think we're in a good spot. He'll probably have Mighty Miner for our Goblin Giant, so I don't expect that to get as much damage in the later stage of the game. I do want to go in for a Little Prince on the left-hand side because he's probably going to go in for his recruits, and I want to protect that tower. Then I'm going to go in for a Goblin Giant here. Oh, it's going to be a Vol Mortar! Wow. I didn't expect that at all. You can look at the little pop-up purple diamond that comes up on the screen, and then you can identify what their evolution is. So that's how I was able to know it was an evolved mortar. All right, so we get arrows here on top of the mortar and also the spear goblins. Obviously, we've got 2 skeletons on the right-hand side, and that will force out a lot of elixir. He has to respond to that. He might just lose the skeletons. Yeah, they're on his tower. He's dead. There's nothing he can do. It's already over. Oh my gosh. Dude, you might get 3 crowned by them. Even if you have a Firecracker, I wonder if you can stop this. I don't think you can. I think you're dead. I'm telling you right now, we are on a strict diet of 3 crowns today. We might have not gotten 1 earlier, but most of our games are 3 crowns every time. After another really quick victory, we've popped up to 3,100 in the world. 4 fast wins in a row feels fantastic. Yo, what's up, Hoodie? We're gonna be dropping a good luck out here. Hoodies are the best. My YouTube hoodie is one of my favorite things. I gotta start wearing it more often for YouTube videos. The guy's gonna go drop a bowler in the back. Also, I liked how his archer was also wearing a hoodie in the banner too. He's out here trying to rob us of elixir though. I don't appreciate Mr. Robin Hood dropping the bowler directly into our Little Prince. That is one of the best counters in the game to Little Prince. If we perfectly time our Little Prince ability, it could work out okay for us. As you guys notice, the Little Prince is going to be able to kill the bowler. I do spend a lot of elixir there. Wait, Goblin Giant putting in work on the tower. Little Prince putting in work as well. I really don't want to go for Mini Pekka here, but I know it's the right play. I want to cycle Skeleton so I could get to the evolution and then go for an Elixir Collector as well. I know how greedy that was. I wanted to do it, but I stopped myself. Okay, so that's not going to be able to kill Little Prince. It would be cool if it did. Oh, if I snowballed Little Prince closer to the Mini Pekka, I could have killed it. That would have been the best play possible. Now I think I'm in a kind of scuffed situation where I have to Heal Spirit, then go for a Goblin Giant, and then protect the Goblin Giant with a Heal Spirit for a little bit longer. Then we can go for Skeleton to kill Little Prince. So I'm spending a lot of elixir to kill that. He's even going to snowball just to be a bit annoying, and we aren't going to get much out of that Goblin Giant. But we do finally finish off the Little Prince, preserve our damage lead, and then put us in a position where we can defend against whatever he decides to do. I think the guy's got a Giant Graveyard deck. If I had to guess, we saw Bowler, we saw Giant, so it wouldn't make sense to see anything else. So if we're dropping Elixir Collectors, it's always going to be in the middle, because if you drop it in the back, the Graveyard can fully surround and encompass all of the Elixir Collector's surface area, and if that happens, you're going to die. I like how I said surface area. I felt like a math professor for a second, which isn't really math. I don't know. It's not that big deal. It's like 3rd grade math, but it is what it is. Okay, Giant Graveyard as expected. Let's go and click the Mini Pekka directly on top of the bowler, and then we'll go in for a snowball after he decides to go in for some spells, and then we'll go for our skeletons afterward. We should be able to destroy all of his stuff, and then go for a Heal Spirit here. We've got a huge skeleton army out here. I wonder if this will work. If we can just tank for the skeletons to lock on a tower, then we win, right? Oh, he's going to snowball. He's smart. Yeah, he didn't want to deal with that. He's like, Jake, I know that this will kill me, so I don't want it to kill me. So he decided to respond with it on defense. We go Elixir Collector in the back left. I think if we go Goblin Giant and he goes Giant, we're fine. Goblin Giant on defense against Graveyard is not bad. It's really not a bad strat. I'm going to go Goblin Giant in the back and the right-hand side just to start protecting. And then I'm going to go for Skeletons. We'll go for a Mini Pekka as soon as we can. And we'll get ready for our defense. Also, I love going Mini Pekka directly on top, because it will be able to go and kill the Little Prince as fast as possible. Then we're going to go for our skeletons afterward, and we should be able to cannibalize all of his stuff. He's got evolved archers, which are a little bit annoying, but I think that if we go in for one more arrows, we win. Oh, yeah, so we need to go for an arrows and a snowball. Now we don't even have to. We just took the tower. So all we have to do is hold the door. I think we got this. We're going to start deleting that giant fast. And then we can go for skeletons on defense against the graveyard. And then there's no way that giant's going to reach our tower. I'm sorry, Santa Claus. You get shut down. You're getting coal for Christmas. And we're just getting a straight diet of victories. GG and well played. We're going to drop the 20 win emote on him real quick. And we'll see where we're at. As you guys can see, I'm showing my battle log again. Proof that we've won 5 games in a row. You love to see it. And where are we in the leaderboard? 2,800. As you guys can see, this deck is one of the easiest decks to push up ranks fast. Yo, this guy finished 321 in the world. Let's see if we can solidify 7 wins in a row right now. Guys, I cut out the last game because it was too easy and we beat a Mega Knight player. I just felt like not recording it for y'all. Now playing against a top 300 player for the 7 win streak, it has to happen. Oh, this guy probably has Balloon. If we see Archers plus Ice Golem, this will be a tough matchup if it's Balloon. This is not good for me. This is actually the first really bad matchup that I saw. So you know what? I think we just kind of do one of these where we do dual lane pressure. And we have the Little Prince on one side. It is going to be able to do a lot of damage if we can click the ability. And then have the Goblin Giant mini pack on the other side. Is he just dead? He's top 300 in the world. He just lost. He overcommitted once and it's just over. It's just over like that. But not really because he's got Balloon. I can't defend against Balloon that well. So if you guys notice one thing, I try not to overcommit on defense. And I try to like drop my Goblin Giants at the right point. That's all you have to do with the deck. You just think about elixir advantage, drop Goblin Giant at the river after you defend. You don't just randomly drop your Goblin Giants at the river and then expect to win games. The main thing that I've been doing this entire time that I've been playing the deck is I've been trying to secure elixir advantages. If I can snowball this mini... Oh, I was going to say the mini miner towards the tower. I was like, I'm playing Clash Mini out here. But it didn't work out. He's yawning like crazy. I mean, you're going to take my tower because I only have Little Prince. I can't necessarily defend against balloons. So he will snag the tower here. We need to cycle 2 Goblin Giants if we want to be able to take the other tower. It's going to be hard for us to do this. Let's go for our Goblin Giant right now. Maybe we can go for Evolve Skeletons on the Inferno Tower, actually. I never really thought about that. Yeah, let's run it. Let's see if the Evo Skeletons can rock. Oh, if they didn't lock onto the Ice Golem and one of them locked on the Inferno Tower, we'd have had an entirely different story there. He's BMing me. He's giving me the well played because he ended up defending that. He's going to go in for a aggressive balloon, and we want to catch his miner with our mini Pekka. When he goes miner and makes a prediction, we're going to catch it. All right, that should be good. That's all we really need to defend this, and then we can go for arrows. So, ooh, that's so scary. Get away from me with that. Okay. But kill everything first. And then we can Goblin Giant directly on top, so then the evil archers don't do their maximum damage. The closer they are, the less scary they are. So that's why we dropped our Goblin Giant directly on top. I could still very easily lose this match. I have to make predictions on top of his miners at all points in time. So we're going to go in for this again. The mini Pekka should be able to go backward. That's cool. We can go for arrows here. I think we're fine. So yeah, just continuously going for the mini Pekka on top of the miner if they go in for a balloon plus miner push, and then you got the defense on lock. That's what we're going to be doing for the rest of this game, and there's no way for him to break through unless... Actually, a little bit more scary. Not going to fib. We do have 10 seconds. I think we just defend with the snowball, though. Wait, is he going to get trolled? He's going to get the balloon really close to the tower, but it's not going to take it. He's so angry right now. He's livid because we're living. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. Hitting him up with the 20 win emote just to assert utter dominance because we got a clean 7-0 today. We'll showcase the battle log really quick. We started here against Bloody Mary, and then we won every single game that we played. Love to see that. Huge W's with this deck, pushing all the way to 2,100 in the world. We've won a lot today, and if there's one thing that I've learned, Evolve Skeletons sweep opponents off their feet to give them a taste of defeat. Collecting so many early 3 crowns gave me confidence and built momentum, so the rest of the wins were just easy. Like, subscribe for daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.